Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you guys are well. Jumbo to you all. I hope this time change here in the Northern Hemisphere / America hasn't screwed anybody up. I have no idea what time it is right now, so hope you guys are all well. So today's favorite for day 5 now of my things that I'm loving / daily favorites / things I'm thankful for collab that I'm doing with Tim and Chloe. Their links are in the description bar below. I'm talking about my favorite paleo / paleo autoimmune protocol snacks. Now, of course, everything that is paleo autoimmune protocol will automatically be paleo. So I'm going to start with those snacks first. So my favorite chips, I suppose, for lack of a better term, I guess these are chips in a non-traditional sense, are these. These are the Inca plantain chips that are not flavored with anything. They're just the normal unflavored salt variety, and they are delicious. These are so good. I hope I'm not too dark for you guys right now. It's very cloudy outside, and it's gonna be like storming here in a second. So these are great. I get these from Thrive Market. I have a link to Thrive in the description below too. Thrive is the best deal, even better than Amazon for these, and they're delicious. They're really good. If you guys have never had plantain chips before, they do sell these at Trader Joe's, but the Trader Joe's cooking oil, I think, is sunflower seed oil, which is not autoimmune protocol friendly. This is sustainable palm oil. So palm oil is allowed on autoimmune protocol. It's kind of similar to coconut oil, except it comes from the palm tree instead of coconuts. So it's a little bit different. So you want to be careful with where your palm oil is sourced from and all that. Oh, I'm so glad. My husband and I are looking into AIP because of your experience. Oh, good. I hope you do, because AIP has been a game changer for our house, for sure. So these are great plantain chips. I also like these. These are from Fresh Thyme, and Fresh Thyme is a chain that's regional, kind of on the eastern side of the US. I think they even go down into Florida, I'm pretty sure. But these, I'm pretty sure, are the same manufacturer, because they both come from Peru. They both have the same ingredients. I think they're really the same thing. They're just private labeled, and they're bigger bags. So these are really a good price too if you have a Fresh Thyme near you. You want to make sure you get the sea salt flavor and not the other one. They have a red bag too that's like some sort of a pepper spice that's not AIP friendly. I think it's still paleo, but it's not, like, you know, AIP. So these are both good AIP snacky kind of crunchy things if you're craving something on the crunchy thing scale. So from a jerky standpoint, these my husband really likes. I like these too, and they've reformulated them. So the Epic Bites are a lot more moist, I guess. Moist is not a great word for them, but more, I don't know. They're just better. They've redone the packaging too, and it's just a lot better. So this particular flavor is the Epic, and what do they say? Hickory smoked uncured bacon and pork bites. They used to have uncured bacon and pork bars, but unfortunately they stopped making those. They added maple sugar to them. So technically speaking, they're still autoimmune protocol friendly. However, when you're on AIP, you're really limiting your sugars as much as possible. You want to have sugar in moderation. These particular ones do not have sugar in them. So that's why we switched to these. I've had the maple ones, and they're good. You know, they're good. They're a little sweeter. It's interesting. They have a different texture too, but I really like these. So these are AIP friendly, and actually this particular flavor is as well, if you can still find these. This is the beef, apple, and uncured bacon bar from Epic, and all of the ingredients, let me double check. Yeah, they're still okay. So they're great jerky bars. So if you need something on the go, if you're traveling, you're flying, you're doing something, and you need a meal or at least a good hefty snack, these ones are great. So of course, being paleo autoimmune protocol friendly, they are paleo friendly too. So what is paleo? Does anybody know? Do we have any? I'm putting my teacher hat on. Paleo is basically a whole foods way of eating. So you're eating meats, you're eating lots of vegetables and fruits. Regular paleo, you do include nuts and seeds as well. Coconut, healthy fats, that kind of stuff. So these are all that kind of diet friendly. AIP is that paleo idea, but you take out things like eggs, nightshades, nuts, seeds, and nut and seed and fruit, spices, and sugar. My peanut gallery is telling me sugar. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, dairy, thank you, and dairy. So, but on paleo, you don't eat dairy anyway, so. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna stick with the AIP stuff for now. All right, so of course, fresh fruit, right? Fresh fruit is such a great, easy thing to grab when you need a snack. So we always have bananas. We always have like green apples, regular apples. This time of year, it's apple season up where I am in the northern part of the US. Fresh vegetables are always great too. Pair it with an easy guacamole. I make my guacamole out of an avocado, and then I mash it up with a little bit of sea salt and either a squeeze of lime or a drop of lime vitality essential oil, or you can do lemon vitality too. And they're both really good, super delicious. So those are great to pair with vegetables if you want to do that. You could pair those with the plantain chips too if you want to have like chips and guacamole, super delish. You can also make French fries out of sweet potatoes. Now, my favorite sweet potato to make a French fry type of potato out of are these purple ones. These are the Japanese potatoes. They're actually white inside, but they're actually sweet potatoes. Regular white potatoes are not AIP friendly because they're nightshades. So sweet potato is the way we go. So you can have any kind of sweet potato, but I like these particular ones because they're a very mild flavor, and Whole Foods has these right now. I've seen them a couple other places too, but you want to look for purple skin, and then on the inside you can kind of see they're white on the inside. So what I do with these is I will peel them, I'll slice them up and put a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of sea salt on them. Put them on some parchment lined baking sheets, just spread out in little French fry shapes, and I bake them in the oven for about 20 minutes at 425 degrees. And they're super good. They're absolutely delicious. Great little side dish or great little snack if you need something to tide you over before your next meal. Other things that are good on AIP, I mean, coconut, of course, is AIP friendly. You can make a little trail mix out of the plantain chips, some coconut, and some dried fruit if you tolerate dried fruit. So I just have my dried fruit here. These are raisins from Whole Foods. I like to have these. Super delicious and easy snack to grab as well. Okay, so I'm veering off of my AIP-ness, and we're just gonna go into normal paleo at this point. There are a couple of bars that I do have on occasion. This particular one here is the Epic, and I don't know how you say this, Wagyu beef, I guess, I don't know. It's a very thin, it's almost like the Epic Bites. It's kind of like that, like super duper thin, but they have different flavors now. They have this one, and they have the salmon that I like, and they have, there's a turkey cranberry one, and I wanna say there's one more. I could be wrong. I think that maybe there's only 3. But with these, there's a little bit of honey in here, which is AIP okay, but we want to limit sugars, right, on AIP. But they also have black pepper, and black pepper is a re-intro. So initially this wouldn't be AIP friendly, but down the road it would be probably fine for you guys. So I love these. These are great to just throw in a purse, and they're not super thick and like real big like these are, right? So these ones are better if you need like a meal. These are better if you need a snack because they're a little bit smaller. The other thing that I've been liking lately, and I need to limit how much of these I eat because you can definitely like want to have one every day, are the RX bars. And the RX bars are good if you tolerate nuts and you tolerate eggs because there is egg white protein powder in here. And there's also almonds or cashews or, you know, whatever kind of nut they put in there. It's kind of like a Lara bar with protein powder added, similar to that. They have lots of different flavors of these. They have a chocolate one that I like to have. They have pumpkin, which is really good, apple. They have this one. They have little kid-size ones too that are a bit smaller, and you can find these really anywhere now. So I have used these to replace those, oh, what are those really chunky, nutty, Think bars? Kind bars? Think something, I don't know. These have, in my house, replaced those. They're not AIP, but they are regular paleo friendly, and they're Whole30 compliant too if you guys are Whole30 people. So they are definitely a sweet treat. So this would be a replacement for like a candy bar rather than like a nutritional snack of kind. So those are really good. Other things, if you're needing a chocolate fix, this is something that I have gotten into really recently, not AIP, but regular paleo. Both of those are very expensive where I live. How much is considered cheap? Here in where I'm at, which is in Ohio, these at Fresh Time and Trader Joe's, well, Trader Joe's is $1.99 for these bars. Fresh Time I think is $2.60 something, but you can get them on sale. You can also get them in bulk. I want to say they might have them on at Thrive Market too, online, I'm thinking. At Whole Foods, they're, I think, around the same price, $2.60 something for these. So as far as a bar goes, I mean, if you're comparing them to like a granola bar that you would get in a box of 6, they're definitely more expensive than that. If you are only eating them 3 times a week, they're in my budget. So, all right, so not AIP, but paleo friendly. If you're needing a chocolate fix, I've been liking cacao nibs. So these are just plain, pure cacao nibs. There's nothing else in them. They're organic cacao beans, and that is the only ingredient in here. No sugar added. There's a good amount of fiber, and there's this is what is like super duper high in antioxidants. So they say, you know, have dark chocolate because it's higher in antioxidants, right? Well, there's also sugar and like other things in dark chocolate that you wouldn't necessarily want to have. But the cacao nibs, I've been really liking these lately. So what I've been doing with this is I've been pairing it with a banana. So that's my sweetness, and putting coconut in there too, and it's just super delicious. You get a really nice chocolate flavor. It's bitter, so if you like dark chocolate, you would definitely like these. But there's, I mean, 0 sugar in here at all. So if you need that kind of chocolate flavor, these are great. I really, really like this. And this is a great brand too. This is the International Organic Harvest. So this is, I found this at Whole Foods. This was probably around $6.99. I think it was on sale, and this is a huge bag, and I only take about a teaspoon a day in whatever it is that I'm having. I don't normally have any more than that, and so it's good if you just need to have a little bit of a chocolate flavor, something that you want to have as a paleo person. And then one last paleo goodie that I have that is a favorite for this video is Ninja Red. I love me some Ninja Red. Not AIP because goji berries are a nightshade, but this is a reintro. My husband has done very well with this. This was his first nightshade that he reintroed, and we wanted to do that because of how dense of nutrition is in here. So Ninja Red is a nutrition drink. It's from Young Living. This is a packet. We normally get the bottles, but I just happen to have this in my fridge, so I pulled it out. And this has, let's see, a whole bunch of regular like fruit juices in it. So it has the wolfberry puree, and then it has blueberry juice, plum juice, sweet cherry juice, aronia, and pomegranate. And it also has grapeseed extract. It has, oh, you're welcome. Orange peel. It has yuzu, which is another type of citrus, lemon, tangerine in it too. So the reason that the oils are in here is because it helps you absorb the nutrition from the wolfberry. It's more assimilated and absorbed by your body, so that's why they add the essential oils in here. We split one of these packets, and it works great. It works really, really well. Oh, Shauna, I got some of those packets. Whoops. Have you ever put it in a smoothie? I'm trying to find stuff to do with it besides drinking it straight. I think my husband's put this in his smoothie. I'm pretty sure he has. I've never tried that. I normally just drink it straight. We split one of these packets, so we each get an ounce. You can also make gummies out of them too. If you're not vegetarian and you have like a good like gelatin, you can, there's a great recipe, I think on Young Living's blog, but there's also some on Pinterest too, where you can make gummies out of this. You can make freezy pops out of them too. If you freeze this, and like, it doesn't take long to freeze either, probably about maybe an hour or so in the freezer, and it gets kind of slushy. That makes it a lot more fun to have. You can also add it to LaCroix if you're a LaCroix drinker, or just plain seltzer water. You can add it to that, or add it to regular water and drink it down that way too. For me, it's very sweet because there's stevia in here. That's what the sweetener is. And I don't really necessarily think it needs it, but they do it. Yeah, you're welcome. But I don't like feel like there needs to be stevia in it, you know, because I think it's sweet enough. But the goji berry is a little bit sour, and so that's why they add the sweetener to it, just to make it a little more sweet. I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. Do I look like I'm sitting in the dark? It's gonna like rain in 2 seconds. So anyway, these are great. We took these to Disney. It worked great for us to get extra nutrition in. We had it in the parks. We had it over at the Polynesian. We just, you know, we're just drinking it. I brought like these little tiny shot glass things that have lids, and so we just split it and had our drink while we were getting ready to go to the park. It's great. So those are my favorite snacks for AIP and for Paleo. I hope that answers some of you guys' questions. Those are some of my favorites and things that we have in this house every single day. So I actually have an autoimmune wellness class coming up on Facebook. The link is in the description of this video if you are interested in checking that out. It is at on the 9th. Let me double check my calendar and make sure that's right. It's Thursday, whatever date Thursday is. Yeah, Thursday the 9th, 8 p.m. on Facebook. It'll be a live chat, kind of like this, only over there. So you guys can feel free to ask me questions. Of course, I am not a doctor, so there will be very limited things of what I can answer for you, but I can try to at least point you in the right direction of where to start your research, of course. But join me in that class. I'd love to have you guys there and chat all about autoimmune wellness. So, okay, well, that's all I have. Thank you guys for joining me today. So tomorrow, I need to have my calendar over here. I like never have it over here anymore. I will have another video. Oh, California is expensive for everything. Yeah, I know. Yeah. There are certain parts of the U.S. where things are just a little more pricey. That is one of them. And tourist areas of Central Florida. So anyway, thanks you guys for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow with another live video for another favorites on day 6, which is crazy. We're just plowing right through here. Be sure to check out Tim and Chloe's channels. They're linked in the description bar below too. And hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And I hope that we figure out this time change thing too, because it's 4:30 and it's already starting to get dark outside. Yay! Happy fall. So, all right, thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.